Priya lived in a small village in India, surrounded by lush fields and vibrant colors. She loved to explore and often wandered around with her best friend, Anil. One day, while they were playing near an old banyan tree on the outskirts of the village, Priya noticed something strange about it. The tree seemed to shimmer and glow faintly in the afternoon sunlight. As they approached, they noticed ancient carvings on the tree's massive trunk. Priya reached out to touch one of the symbols, and suddenly, the world around them started to spin. The next thing they knew, they were no longer in their village. Priya and Anil found themselves in a bustling ancient city. People dressed in traditional clothing hurried by, and the air was filled with the sounds of market vendors and musicians. They were in the middle of a grand festival. A kind woman approached them and said, "Welcome to Varanasi, the city of lights. We are celebrating the festival of Dev Deepavali." Priya and Anil spent the day exploring the ancient city, learning about the significance of the festival, which honored the gods and marked the victory of good over evil. They participated in the evening rituals by the Ganges River, where thousands of oil lamps were lit, creating a mesmerizing sight. The next day, they found themselves back at the banyan tree. Excited by this discovery, they decided to touch another symbol. This time, they were transported to a dense forest. They heard the sound of a conch shell and saw a group of people gathered around a wise-looking man. It was none other than Sage Vyasa, the legendary author of the Mahabharata. Priya and Anil were spellbound as the sage Vyasa recounted stories of valor, righteousness, and devotion. They learned about the epic battle of Kurukshetra, the bravery of Arjuna, and the wisdom of Krishna. Their next journey took them to the court of Emperor Ashoka, one of India's greatest rulers. They arrived at a time when Ashoka was spreading the message of peace and non-violence after embracing Buddhism. Ashoka welcomed them warmly. "You are just in time to witness an important moment in history. Today, we are sending emissaries to various parts of the world to spread the teachings of Buddha." Rian and Anil learned about the principles of Dharma and how Ashoka transformed from a fierce warrior to a benevolent ruler. For their final adventure, the banyan tree transported them to a futuristic India. They found themselves in a technologically advanced city with towering skyscrapers, flying cars, and robots. A friendly robot greeted them. "Welcome to New Delhi 2100. Let me show you around." Rian and Anil marveled at the innovations that made life easier and more sustainable. After their incredible journeys, Rian and Anil found themselves back at the old banyan tree. They looked at each other, realizing how much they had learned and grown from their adventures. "We have to share these stories with everyone," Riya exclaimed. Anil nodded. "Yes, let's tell our friends and family about the amazing things we've seen and the lessons we've learned." Riya and Anil became storytellers, sharing their adventures with everyone in the village. The banyan tree remained a cherished secret, a portal to endless knowledge and wonder. Through their stories, they inspired others to appreciate the rich cultural heritage of India and to look forward to a bright and promising future.